So, welcome back to another reading with me. It's been a while, but I've been pretty busy. I'm tired, so decided to take some time off and do some resting. Um, anyway, if this is your first time here, welcome to the channel, and if you're returning, welcome back. So this is a collective reading, as usual. So all the messages may not resonate with you. None of it may resonate with you. However, if you found this reading, or rather it found you, there is a reason. So just keep an open mind. And also, I'm always talking about energy when I talk about masculine and feminine. So go ahead, then take whatever messages resonate with you the way it does. And you may have to switch roles depending on the message that comes out here. So I will start with the twin flames, no contact messages. Let's see what is coming out here. So I've been doing quite a few readings, just have not recorded them because I didn't feel guided to record them. So I think they're more like for your information type thing. Okay, so we have "You Really Hurt Me" coming out here first. And we got a lot to learn. Okay, so it sounds like there is a very deep and profound conversation that needs to happen. There's been a lot of reflecting. That's the kind of energy that's coming off of this, a lot of reflecting. But this "You Really Hurt Me," it sounds like a new kind of energy. Like somebody being vulnerable for the first time, pretty much being honest about your feelings for the first time. This could be somebody who's used to just brushing things off or acting like they don't care when they get hurt. I fantasize about you. Okay, cool. Alright. Says, "First flight home. I've been gone forever. I'm sorry it took so long." Okay. It sounds like there's some sort of reconciliation happening. First flight home, this could be literal in that you lived with this person. But it could also be just that this person sees you as home, or you see somebody as home. They do say home is where the heart is, so there's that. But somebody's been gone for a very long time. And with this, "I'm sorry it took so long," it goes back to what I said earlier. This is definitely some introspection going on here. And we got a lot to learn. So there are some lessons that were learned. I think that's the grammatically correct way to say this. And let's make new memories together. Okay. So with the distance, being gone for however long this person was gone, it would appear that they have been making memories, or you have been making memories. So yeah, you may have been like living your life, doing your own thing. And then it could also just be that this distance, this time apart, they've had a lot of time to think, and maybe think back on some past experiences y'all have had. And while this person sees you as home, they want to change some of those memories. So you may not have had been left with the best impression of them. They may not have been left with the best impression of you, with the "you really hurt me" coming out here. And they want to change that. So, good love and protection. I want to give you all you deserve. All right. So it feels like somebody may not have treated you right, or you may not have treated somebody right. Take it as it fits, whichever role you fit in here. All right. This is sounding a lot like someone learning to love correctly, getting rid of old habits, past ideas and beliefs they had about relationships. It's kind of giving like a maturing energy. So I'm not saying this person was a child, but it's more like an immature energy, kind of childish, selfish type of thing. They may not have had good examples of healthy relationships. You may not have had good examples of healthy relationships. And it's like, okay, we're meant to be. I feel like we're meant to be. Nobody does it for me. Like you, nobody feels like home. Nobody else, not a relationship I've been in, has expanded me to that point like this, made me feel whole. So I know that we're meant to be. I know we're meant to be in each other's lives. It's just we made some bad decisions in the past, the way we reacted to certain things wasn't healthy. There may have been a lot of pride involved in this. So when I say this person sounds like someone who doesn't really express their feelings, they just brush things off, act like they don't care, maybe even do the whole silent treatment thing when they get upset. It's kind of like a chaotic environment, anxiety, filled with anxiety kind of thing, not great at communicating. So this, we got a lot to learn. It's like realizing, with all the introspection, realizing where they went wrong, you went wrong, how their behavior may have perpetuated some problems or made it worse, and all that kind of stuff. Almost like they're trying to understand things from your perspective and trying to understand why they did certain things. Because I feel like this person just didn't understand why they were doing some of the things they did, whatever that is. Looking at you is like looking in a mirror. Okay, so with that, it's definitely twin flame energy, but in reality, a lot of our relationships, intimate relationships especially, are meant to be mirrors. So the way we react to certain things, etc., triggers, they mirror back certain aspects of ourselves, and maybe certain things that we have suppressed and things we're not proud of. But they don't just mirror back the bad things, they also mirror the good things. So have the same dreams, the same, I guess, desires. Certain qualities about you that they see and respect, like qualities that they themselves possess. Good or bad. Oh, okay. All right, so I am so ashamed of the way I handled you. Okay. well. Okay. So definitely getting maybe some avoidant energy. Back to this person not talking about how they feel and pretending that they don't care about certain things. There could be some ghosting, again, some immature energy. Maybe these feelings, this connection again, was very overwhelming and intense for this person, and they didn't know how to handle that. Instead of having a conversation, they disappeared, projected, that kind of stuff. He said, you have been here all along, and I apologize for taking so long to recognize you. And it's very interesting that it falls right under that first flight home, and I've been gone forever, and I'm sorry it took so long. Okay, let me see, got one more for this deck. I do have a channeled message, but I'm gonna do that after, since I wrote it down so I didn't forget it. But it seems that that's important for somebody to know. Alright, so like, if someone asked what I love about you, I'd beam and shout, I love it all. Okay, so this person's definitely had some introspection, some reflecting. And you are certainly home to this person. Apparently they love everything about you. And they may be talking about you a lot to people. Even like people they don't know. Strangers. People at work, their friends, home, that kind of stuff. It's like almost like every chance this person gets to talk about you, they talk about you. But it's never like a bad way. So if somebody's talking about a certain topic, maybe it's something you know about or whatever, they're like, oh yeah, this person, my person said XYZ, or they always do this, or they would love this, etc., that kind of thing. It's very interesting. There's something about drunk texts and phone calls. They're very concerned about contacting you. So this could also have to do with the way things were left between you. I am ashamed of the way I handled you. So I don't know, it may not even be that you are upset with this person or sending any of that energy or signal out. It's just in their head because they're so ashamed of it, of the way they handle things. It's like they don't want to face you. Oh, yeah. So we have all tied up coming out here. So number 5 or 23 may be significant, may be important to somebody, but it came out sideways. So this is kind of giving like a transitionary energy. Let's transition in here. I'm gonna put it here instead. So it's like they feel stuck. But I'm not sure if this person's really stuck or it's like a perception. But whatever it is, they are feeling stuck in. I mean, they don't look that concerned. So it's like, I feel like it is easing up. Whatever has been keeping them stuck, it is coming to an end. So it's more of like them having the confidence or knowing that this is gonna end soon, to where, or it could just be strategic. You know, there's this like survival tactic where they teach if you're being cornered by a wild animal or something, you don't move, like you stay very still. This is kind of that energy it's giving. Like it's very strategic, like a retreating kind of energy. Like, okay, I'm gonna just stay here until it's safe to move. Because we got hostilities. And what I think that's standing out to me on this is that this person is wearing like a coin skirt, and then they have, so I feel like this hostility, it has something to do with this person's material financial world. Somebody in their energy is they're fighting this change. This person's, part of what's keeping them stuck has to do with this person. It's some kind of fight, battle, and it's connected, it is related to their money. Maybe this person just doesn't want to lose access to their money or something. Because they're standing in their path, right? But I know this, whatever this struggle is, this obstacle, it's definitely coming to an end, because even though this person's standing there with this like hostile thing, the sword and everything, they're not even wearing a protective headgear. So they're in a vulnerable place is what I'm getting. They've shown their true face, their true colors. They're in a vulnerable place. And with that, it's like, if you hadn't shown your true face, if you don't know who's behind the mask, they can probably get away with it. Even if they do some harm to this person, they can still come back to this person's life. You know? Because they don't know who it is. But it's like they've seen the hostilities behind this mask that this person was wearing. So yeah, this person's vulnerable. And these trees in the back, we're in autumn, we're in fall. So the season lines up. But most importantly, there's very few leaves on these trees in here. There's some trees back there that have 0 leaves, and the one up front is like very few. So, and they're falling, you know. So it's ending. Something's ending. The season is changing, and that's probably why they seem so calm over here. You know, it's like, okay, I'm gonna just stay here, I guess, and wait for it to be done. So it's definitely giving some patience that this person has had to employ. But also this person, yeah, is more so to the side of the road. So that it's like the obstacle is not even right in front of them. But you know, some people are unpredictable. Even though they're not like right in your way, they're not a direct obstacle. It's just, you still gotta go past them. And might be collateral damage. You don't know when this person's ever like gonna swing or try to jump back in your way, or etc. So yeah, it's kind of like just being careful. And then we got walking away in reverse. So 26 and 27, walking away in reverse. So this is twofold. There are 2 messages here. With the walking away and the hostilities all tied up so far, what I'm getting on that, they feel stuck in terms of coming back towards you to make these new memories, etc. So first flight home. So first flight home is telling me they're not yet en route. It's almost like somebody being at the airport waiting for the next flight, right? That's what I'm getting. So things are coming, they're happening, it's just slow. And we got yin and yang. So there's this balancing of energy, rebalancing. 22 might be significant, but yin and yang. I feel like the both of you are mirroring each other in this like thing about impatience. So both of you need to employ patience, which actually this is what the message I got was about. But anyway, but then too, the second message with the walking away, these hostilities, this person who's being this obstacle, they don't want them to walk away. And with this person over here being all strategic, I'm just pretending that, yeah, I am stuck, I am tied up. It's like kind of placating this person, getting them to put their guard down. So this person really just doesn't want them to walk away, because if they walk away, they're not going to have access to this person's money, or maybe it's just a certain lifestyle that they've gotten used to. Whatever it is material though. But we get one more of this energy card. The thinking woman. All right, so that's what this yin and yang is about, the thinking woman. So if you identify as divine feminine, or they're the divine feminine, there is something about knowledge, higher knowledge, transformation, very mature energy. It's somebody that let's see, it's giving divine feminine energy, really. Just someone graceful, intelligent, someone connected to the divine is what I'm getting here. Somebody who has a positive influence on them, definitely a feminine energy, but it has had an influence, something to do with their transformation. So with the yin and yang, this mirroring energy, if you are the divine feminine, it's like you're showing up in that energy and they're learning from you. They're mirroring your energy. Right? This may be how you handle conflict. You just like in this, oh well, it is what it is, go with the flow type thing, right? Being strategic, thinking your things through. They may have been watching you handle certain obstacles, conflicts in your life, and they're learning from that, you know? Kind of taking a page from your book. And what is this? We got the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. So yeah, the crown chakra is in play here. So this is about knowing, right? Connection to the divine, purity, that kind of thing. And this just reiterates what I just said. The magician and the mirror, and on the bottom right here. So there is this mirroring energy, and this is also about knowing your inner power, embracing it, and having confidence in that. So with the 7th chakra, the crown chakra being activated here, and the whole thinking woman, you're influencing this person's energy, and yin and yang, y'all are balancing each other, kind of mirroring each other type thing. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna move on to this deck. I may not use the tarot in this one. We'll see if I need to get in there, but oh, okay, well, that's quite a lot, so I'm not gonna take all that. So that wait for winter. Interesting. That is so interesting here, because all tied up on hostilities. So I was talking about the trees in here while we're in fall, and I was like, the seasons line up and it seems like nothing's happening. So the leaves are falling off the tree. So it says wait for winter. Winter's coming soon. 26. That is winter, because I think winter starts in yeah. Okay, so it says during the colder months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. Okay, interesting. Well, you know, talking about winter, this person's like not wearing enough clothes. So that when winter comes, they're gonna be cold. They're gonna be left out there freezing, and they certainly can't do anything. They can't act. Whatever the situation is, whether it's a person, thing, or whatever that is creating this obstacle, it's like it's being frozen. It's gonna freeze out when winter comes, when the colder months come. And the leaves are already falling off the tree, so find balance. Ooh. It seems this person spends a lot of time daydreaming. I wonder if they're daydreaming about you. Well, they did say I fantasize about you, so it seems like when somebody's supposed to be working, they spend a lot of time fantasizing about you and your life together, etc., making new memories. It says, find the balance between your work, rest, and playtime, and you will have more energy, harmony, and productivity in your life. Take a power nap. And maybe you need to take a nap right now, I don't know. But this person might actually be losing out on sleep, thinking about you. And maybe thinking about these hostilities, trying to think of ways to get out of this, that kind of thing. And with hostilities, this person not wanting them to walk away, getting a very forceful energy. So it's not even like they're stressed. It's more of like an annoyance type of thing, right? Because like they've already made up their mind, but I feel like this is not somebody who's gonna like just give up. You know? So it's maybe this person keeps trying to like convince them to not walk away. If they're not giving this person attention, because it looks like they are so distracted, they're probably not giving this person attention. They're probably not talking to them. They're just like not giving them energy. And you know, some people, when they can't get attention, if they can't get good attention, they will take the bad attention, because to them, all attention is good attention. Okay, if they can't get you to talk to them, interact with them in a positive way, they will just annoy the life out of you. At least they get a reaction. It's like they just want a reaction, right? It's giving very toxic energy where they will like try to trigger you to see, just to prove that you still care about them. Yeah, and I feel like this person's kind of over that. Like that can be very exhausting, emotionally draining. It could also just be this person just like causing issues for them. It's almost like every day you gotta deal with something type of thing, you know? And no matter how good you are compartmentalizing or just ignoring people when they do off the wall stuff, after a while it kind of gets irritating. You know, you're just like, I don't want to deal with it. And it seems like fantasizing about you might be an escape for this person, fantasizing about life with you, because it's like they've made up their mind. They're in the strategic place, so they're trying to be patient, because they're like, hey, I know we're going to be together. I know where I'm going and all that. However, it still sucks dealing with this, but it's like the light at the end of the tunnel, just focusing on that is what's keeping them going, helping them get through the annoyances of dealing with this person and the weight. Ooh, flourish. All right. It says the lotus flower fairy tells you to learn from experience and shed your inner light on any unclear areas of your life or those of others. Okay. So there's definitely some things that need to be revealed, but again, lotus flowers grow in really murky conditions, you know, muck, swampy waters, where most plants and flowers and stuff would not thrive. They would probably die. Like toxic environments, they can flourish there. So it's like there are some lessons to be learned, or lessons that they have learned living in this environment, dealing with this person, the stagnancy, that kind of thing. they're still managing to flourish, and they may have watched you go through that with the yin and yang. It's like this may be this similar lessons that you all had to learn. They're obviously gonna come in different forms for you, but again, they're taking a page from your book, right? They've seen you go through some things, flourish in not the greatest conditions. So it's like they kind of know, well, hey, I can do it too, you know? So it's like learning from the experience. And I certainly taught them things about themselves, because it's like the situations you end up in your life. So they've made certain relationship choices, realizing a lot of the issues they're dealing with right now are directly related to some of the choices that they've made that led them there. So this like person here in the little white dress, there's definitely a purification happening. They've certainly learned some lessons from that and got lost and found. What was once lost is about to be found thanks to the lost and found fairy. Sometimes she can help us find things we never even realized were lost. Wow. You know, there's that thing, you know, you don't know what you had until you lose it type thing. But also with awakening certain parts of them, their life, who they truly are, their true essence. With this thinking woman, it's almost like if you are this divine feminine energy in their life that's influencing them, then you've helped this person rediscover lost parts of themselves and dreams that they had, may have even been childhood dreams, like a re-emergence of those things, and their youth, their vitality, their joie de vivre, things they did not even realize that they had lost, you know. And I think if all the time they spent introspecting, they've gotten a lot closer to themselves, to the divine, and found the missing aspects of themselves. Maybe even realizing some of the things that they were searching for in relationships, in other people, in money, their job status, all that kind of stuff, material things. They were looking in the wrong place, you know, or they were looking for the wrong thing. They may have been looking for something that was lost, but we're just looking for it in the wrong things, in the wrong places and people, etc. Alright, and then one more of this fairy card. And we got abundance. Wow. Prepare yourself for incoming abundance. Release any mental blocks you may have. In fairyland and human land, there is enough abundance for everyone. Alright, so it's about letting go of limiting beliefs. You got precious time and healing. So there's definitely some healing energy, some healing that had to be done, healing that has been done, and it took some time. But I think this person is also I feel like they have taken a lot of time, because they did say, I'm sorry it took so long, but there may have been some resistance to this change, to this growth, and again, in coming forward. So yeah. So on the bottom of this deck we have birthday. So somebody might have a birthday coming up soon. It says a significant birthday holds the answer to your question. And then below that we have new career and new home. Well, interesting. I haven't even shuffled the deck yet. And then we have healing, healer, and healed again. So it seems like all these decks are just lining up, reiterating the same message. All right. What does it say? Business venture. Ooh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Look, we got the little elves and gnomes. I think that's what they're called. But they got a whole lot of gold coins, and even their path has gold coins. But it is interesting that this last card says abundance, and there's a lot of purple going on. So whatever this abundance is about, it is certainly connected to their divine purpose. There's definitely some purity to their intentions, and that's why it says with Wakeful Winter, it says you're about to manifest your heartfelt wishes as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. So this abundance that's coming, it certainly has to do with the highest good. It is connected to their crown chakra. It is connected to their higher purpose and the divine. And this is also bringing a lot of abundance. It says trust and follow through on a new business idea or career opportunity. Okay, lovely. This may also be for you too, because we do have the yin and yang energy here. And this might be something that the two of you do together. Okay. And healing, healed, healer. Healing energy surrounds you and the situation. So if you're feeling any sort of what you call it, impatience, fear, worry that it's not happening because there are obstacles, or you've been waiting for so long, it's because there's some healing that needs to be done still. Something needs to be released. It's like a final release. You know, then with the fall leaves, how it's like, what is it, the last leaf falling off the tree kind of marks the beginning of winter type thing. But this business venture may have to do with some healing work, whether that's literal healing like in the medical field, or it could be spiritual healing, it could be a business surrounded that goes, or that's dependent on that or based on that. Interesting. Ooh, walk away. All right. So that is literally the second time this walk away comes here. So this one says walking away, and now this definitely says walk away. It says leave the unhealthy situation and enjoy the new doors that are open as a result. So I think that is one of the hindrances here. Some part of this relationship or whatever, was the situation, your person's still holding on to something, some part of it. It's almost like being scared to go on this take this new path. It's like being scared of the unknown type thing. But with this person, the hostilities and everything, since swords do represent words, communication, I feel this might be like some sort of manipulative energy. This person's like trying their darndest to just like mess with the person's head, can be like throw doubt on their plans, kind of make them second guess themselves and like, maybe I am making a mistake, you know? Maybe even if they do know that this person's trying to move on to another relationship, probably trying to be like, say something along the lines of, they don't really love you, they'll never love you like I do, that kind of thing. I'm the best you'll ever have. Just really maybe zeroing in on this person's insecurities and like playing really hard on them, really playing dirty, you know? But I'm getting like a desperation energy. It's like they will do and say whatever they have to do to keep this person stuck. Ooh, wow. Okay. Whom do you need to forgive? So as you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. Okay, so that answers the question. They need to let go of anger and resentment. It could be being angry at this person, maybe being angry at themselves, angry at you. This is what is hindering them. This is that last thing that needs to be released. I think it's like if they're holding on to anger towards this person or even themselves, this might be what is giving this person's threats, or what's making them so sensitive to this person's taunts. It's like if you react to everything somebody does or says, you're basically giving them power over you. And it's like their words, their actions lose power when you stop reacting. But in order to stop reacting means you have to let go of the anger, which means you got to forgive. And if it's like about you being ashamed of something you did or angry at yourself, you got to forgive yourself for that as well. That way they cannot use that against you. I don't know who that's for, but. And then we got, admit your true feelings to yourself. Well, look at that. Be honest with yourself. Only you know what it is that you truly desire. Interesting. So we definitely got somebody here who normally represses their emotions, their feelings. It's like a fear of vulnerability or something. It's like, first you gotta be honest with yourself before you can be honest with other people. So it's kind of hard to manifest what you want. The universe can't really deliver it if you're not being honest about what you want, because the universe responds to energy, but it's like you're putting all the energy of I want this, but at the same time you're just like, no, I don't want this. So it kind of confuses them. It's like, okay, well, what do I give you? What should I deliver? I don't know. Your wish is granted. Ooh, lovely. Says what you've asked for is coming true. That is great. That's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Ooh. Interesting. So on the bottom here we have marriage. So there's someone getting married. There might be a proposal coming. Says the fairies join you in celebrating wedded bliss. And then on the top we got holiday. So somebody might be getting married over the holidays. I might be proposing over the holidays. It says the answer you're looking for can be found during a vacation, retreat, or holiday getaway. Interesting. See, I may want to pull in this energy for another reading, extend it. So I think I'm definitely going to do that. And it is like 43 minutes. I'm going to tap into this divine masculine deck to close this out, and then deliver the channeled message that I got to close it out. And I did forget to say, if you've gotten this far into the reading, do like the video, leave a comment. If you resonated with this reading, just let me know what part of this reading that you resonated with. Okay, that's a lot. I'm not going to take all that stuff. Passion. Says Mars, powerfully fueled by your passions. You must confront matters of courage, confidence, and strength. So go after what it is you're passionate about. Again, admit your true feelings to yourself, and your wish, whatever it is you wish. All right. And intelligence. Okay. Gemini energy says gather and evaluate information regarding the situation. You have a knack for learning quickly, and there's a wealth of knowledge to explore, but it's important to stay focused. Find balance, stay focused. So again, I think that is one of the things. This person may not have been able to think clearly about a situation because they have this person in their energy who is being an annoyance, always in their head, distracting them. Kind of got them in this monkey mind place. You know, the monkey mind is like when your brain is like jumping from one thing to another. It doesn't really, it's like anxiety basically, lack of focus. Okay. And heart space. So be in your heart space. Embrace compassion. Lead with your heart, offering and accepting unconditional love without hesitation. How lovely. Innocence. Rekindle your connection with and nurture your inner child. Embrace the belief in the impossible once more, allowing your imagination to shape your reality. Ooh. Well, how lovely. Discovering what was lost, so lost and found, and flourishing. Okay, that's what it is. Your lost innocence, lost childhood, this belief in the impossible. And that may be where this limiting mindset is. So yeah, reconnecting with your inner child, healing your inner child is what is gonna help get rid of this limiting mindset that is blocking your abundance. And we got power. Your confidence radiates a powerful aura, exuding strength and assurance. And then on the top we have meticulous. So this is definitely giving Knight of Pentacles energy, but this is a divine contract, which is why this journey may feel particularly challenging. Everything needs to be in harmony at each step along the way. So that brings me to this message that I need to read out here. It is about patience though. It says it was it's easy to become impatient when you know you are near your goal. So be mindful and resist rushing the process. Okay, every step is significant and will contribute to the overall success. Align yourself with the calm, serene energy of the gibbous moon. I don't know what phase the moon is in right now, but I guess that would be a sign, a signal. It's more of like an assurance. It's a sign that you are moving closer to your goal. So the gibbous moon, whenever that is. And then it says you are on the right path. So if you're concerned that you're making the right decision, yes, you are on the right path and closer than you think. Whatever it is you're trying to manifest, whatever goal it is, closer than you think, and reassurances will continue to manifest. So pay attention to the signs in nature while you're out there, any synchronicities, etc. Pay attention to those. Somebody has a business idea related to the community. But then we have any recent struggles or hardships are merely growing pains on your journey towards success. You're nearly there. Keep pushing forward. Slow and steady usually leads to lasting success. And then angel numbers, you got 777, which is lucky number 777, then 111, 717, and 808. Okay. Alright, so that is your message. And that is where I'm going to close this out. And I will see you next time.